Well, here's a game I'll bet you weren't expecting to see. I would have bet that I wasn't expecting to see this game. Let's see here. I guess I'll go ahead and click play here. Oh, Steam client service. I might have to do a little bit of first time setup. I probably should have launched it before actually, starting up stream and stuff here. But oh no, okay, I guess it's okay. Monster Hunter Wilds. It's what we're doing today. Okay, it's been a little weird. Maybe I'll go back to display capture and you can see what's going on. Never mind. It stops being weird the moment that I do that. Okay. Yeah, in terms of that, actually, I'm going to turn display capture back on really quickly. First of all, game capture, set it to the right thing here. Bap. Display capture, I'll turn on as well. Yeah, not something that I was necessarily planning on. You can blame this guy right here. And the fact that I'm probably going to be playing with both my cousins here is the case. That's kind of the reason for this. Last year, around Christmas time, I was gifted Helldivers, and the three of us have played that a decent bit on and off since then. And this year, both me and my little cousin were gifted Monster Hunter Wilds with the prospect of, well, maybe we'll play it together here at some point. So, I've technically covered a little bit of Monster Hunter on the channel before. Generations Ultimate, when it first released on the Switch back in like 2018, my first year of content creation. I don't think it was quite for me. I don't know how that game ranks among the other Monster Hunter games, but I'm here to be playing some multiplayer and having some fun in that way. So, in terms of this playthrough, I would say don't expect like a full start to finish kind of traditional playthrough like I usually do around here. Expect more of a Helldivers / Elden Ring Night Rain kind of situation, where it's one of those things that I just hop into from time to time to play multiplayer with my cousins. That's essentially what's going to be going on here. I do, however, need to start playing a little bit on my own first to figure out how the heck this game works. Because, my my one cousin that like gifted this to both of us already has a whole bunch of hours in it. My little cousin, you can see on Steam, there already has like close to 2 hours in it. He's probably gotten past the tutorials and stuff. I'm lagging behind here. It is the 30th of December. The year is almost over. It's almost 2026. Oh, I'll figure it out sometime later. U.S. minor outlying islands? Why is that the default? Like, I would get if, like, U.S. main was, How do you select U.S. mainland? I don't even know. I'm not... Wow, I can't go 10 at a time by doing that left and right on the keyboard. That's okay. Anyway, boop. There we go. Your age, we were asking this for our internal operations regarding legal compliance. There is a story, but I don't blame you for not wanting to go through all of it. From what I hear, like, I don't know what the story would be. Maybe it'll really suck me in, and maybe I'll want to see it through. I don't know. But from what I hear, Monster Hunter is very much go defeat a monster, use its loot to get stronger, go defeat a monster, use its loot to get stronger, and very much rinse and repeat. They're meant to be, like, very grindy games, is what I hear here. So, it's gonna be one of those games that I just kinda hop into when there's chances for multiplayer there. I was born 2024. Does it actually let me? Internal operations regarding legal compliance. Like, fine, whatever. Boop. Yep, sure is. Oh. Regarding acquisition of personal information, may acquire personal information in the Monster Hunter Wilds. This game is stipulated in the Capcom privacy policy. Access all the features of this game, including online multiplayer function. You must consent to the acquisition. So I can't play online if I don't there. Out of curiosity. Oh, I click open website. Oh, it opens in Steam there. Okay, so yeah, that's basically what's going on there. And maybe that was part of the reason why the why playing Generations Ultimate wasn't quite for me. But there's games like Elden Ring Night Rain, which I would argue aren't 100% my cup of tea, but I have a fun time playing with my family. And that's probably what this is going to end up being. Here. Input actions within the game. In case anyone wants to see it. Here it is. quite a bit of stuff. Well, you know what? You can have all my data. There you go. Merry Christmas. I thought I already clicked agree. Am I going crazy? Okay, I thought I did. It still said privacy policy there, implying that I was still on the... Okay. I'm gonna try playing this with mouse and keyboard like I do when we play Helldivers or Elden Ring. Or I don't play Elden Ring Night Rain with mouse and keyboard. I'm not crazy. But I'm gonna try doing this. And we shall see how I feel. Following button icons. I assume I can change that in settings whenever, because if I do use a controller, chances are I'll end up using my PlayStation controller. I don't know, maybe I'll preemptively set to that. I can't preemptively set to that. Okay, do I have to click this first? Okay. Don't know why you... Okay. Don't know why it would look clickable if it wasn't clickable yet. How do I... Escape? Weird. Well, that's kind of cool that you can do either or there. Keyboard layout. Do not reverse. Yeah, sure. Device uses SDR output. I don't actually know what that means, I'm gonna be honest with you. Also, I hope things are going well today there, Redora Master. Happy almost New Year. Adjust the lowest luminosity black that your display can output to match the black depicted in-game. Just while facing the screen head-on until there is no difference between the light and dark areas of the grid pattern. I didn't even notice the grid pattern. Well, this is the point where I see, like, no difference, so whatever, sure, that. Until there's no difference between the light and dark. No, I can still slightly see a difference there. Well, there's definitely no difference there. Just the overall brightness. Just the brightness of the screen until the symbol on the left is barely visible. Well, if I want to be realistic, it being barely visible is like that. I don't think I want to play like that. Does anyone take that screen seriously in, like, any video game? Where it's, like, adjusted until it's barely visible. Does anyone actually do that? Are you mixing headphones? Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, I gotta click on the thing. Yeah, sure, fine. Voice chat, push to talk. If I play with them, I'll probably just be using Dipcord anyway, so... I assume I can re-enable that whenever, just to make sure I don't accidentally do anything there. Automatic settings desk. Automatically adjust playing conditions to optimize the experience for playing at a desk. Sure. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm playing at a desk. That makes sense to me. Arachnophobia assistance. Doing great, just finishing off Super Robot Wars X or Cross. Either way is correct. Okay, hope you're enjoying that there. There's so much stuff to go through here first, but, you know, I can see how all of it could potentially be important here. Enable settings recommended for those who require auditory assistance, visual assistance, or douche motion sickness. I should be okay. Enable the frame generation feature to smooth out screen rendering. I recommend using the laser graphics driver. I don't know what that means. Sure. Adjust until barely visible. I believe you mean put it as far right as possible. Yeah. Especially if you're playing a horror game. Turn frame generation on if this interferes with gameplay. Turn it off under graphics in the options menu. Sure. Sure. Alright, now it's frozen. I'm looking on Task Manager. Nothing's being maxed out. It's okay. But the game is stopped. Task Manager says everything's okay. My computer hasn't frozen, but my game has sure frozen. Huh. You know? Not exactly a Oh, God. Oh, boy. I'm using I'm using a 3070 here, is what I'm using. And I would hope that the most updated drivers would just make it work a bit better, not make it work at all. Maybe that's just modern gaming for you in a nutshell, I don't know. I don't know where my mouse cursor is, it's not visible. Whoa. Ending program, waiting for the program to respond. It's like buttons, but it's weird. it should say end program or wait for program to respond, but instead it says ending program or wait for program to respond like it's currently happening. There's my mouse cursor. What is going on? Is it automatically doing anything with drivers? Oh, good. Well, how about we just go ahead and have a look-see at Device Manager really quickly. I can't pull it in front of the stupid thing there. Oh, great. I can't, oh, phew. I was about to say I can't adjust it at all anymore. I need my graphics card, which is right here. Update driver. What the fuck then? The best drivers for your device are already installed. Windows has determined that the best driver for this device is already installed. There may be better drivers on Windows Update or the device manufacturer's website. Yeah, I'm usually pretty up to date on, like, having updated drivers, at least in here. But, like, sure, send report data. There you go. You can go ahead and do that. That goes in here? Interesting. Okay. Oh, well, that might be some my information. I don't know. Alright. Well, GeForce RTX 3070 drivers. Let's have a little look-see right here. Official GeForce drivers. No thank you. Automatic driver updates. The NVIDIA app is essential. Yeah. PC up to date with the latest NVIDIA drivers. I mean, it's probably not a bad idea then, and then it'll just, unless I already have anything like that. NVIDIA control panel. What? Hold on. Have I ever booted this up before? NVIDIA control panel. This is probably a different thing. Probably. Alright, let's see here. NVIDIA app. You can, see. When did I try to download a Xenosaga thing? That would have been months ago. Why is it show? Whatever. You see me downloading a Kirby Air Riders trophy for Janland there. Downloads. Let's have a look-see here. Let's do a little bit of troubleshooting for the beginning of this stream. Let's have a little bit of a look-see. Are you gonna make sure I have the best drivers? I could just, do it manually, and that might be the easier thing, but product category, GeForce, it's gone. Oh, RTX 50 series notebooks. 30 series, please. What is going on at the top here? I've got a 3070 here. Yeah! Manual driver search. Just thinking that this one thing might future-proof. Where'd it go? Why is it gone? Huh? The thing that I was just installing, it's gone. NVIDIA settings, new. Alright, I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe it's something I can figure out later. Let's see here. Game ready driver. Hey, just released a couple weeks ago here. Here, this then. Let's manually do this driver. Here, boop. Let's do this. It's an EXE, it looks like. Alright, fix gaming bugs. Assassin's Creed Valhalla HDR toggle not functional when smooth motion is enabled. So it fixed something specifically for AC Valhalla. Interesting. Well, let's have a look-see here. If I just go ahead and do this directly. Oh, that's still no. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. That's the NVIDIA app still. I don't. Whatever. Here. This, please. Sure. I don't know. Display driver. I'll leave this minimized in case I need to call on it in case this doesn't work. When complete, the driver installation will start. Great. Well, I'm gonna have to get used to my new leg rest here. I put this stool that came with my keyboard over there under my desk as a leg rest because, oh, fine. Because I brought my spare parts machine to work because we only had like these tiny little like $100 Think Machine computers that I was really pushing to its limits, and I was getting a little bit sick and tired of that. So I'm putting my spare parts machine to use at work. I guess I have to fully close out of it. This is what I gotta do. Let's try this again. Yep, sure, do that. Files are saved to your computer. Yeah. NVIDIA display driver V591.59. We are off to a fantastic start here, aren't we? Yeah, tomorrow's New Year's Eve. Tomorrow's the last day of the year. Part of me was thinking about maybe starting this tomorrow. At this rate, I'm gonna be starting this tomorrow. Oh, and it would do NVIDIA app? To configure graphic card and application settings. Ugh. No, fine. Always advanced, please. The audio driver. Is X system software? Yeah, so those I can't do anything about. I don't know. Clean installation restores all NVIDIA settings to the default value. Removes any profiles you've created. Nah, that's okay. Graphics driver, NVIDIA app. Yeah, I don't need you to install this weird other shit. That's why you always select advanced in a installation. Alright, let's give it a hot moment. And we're gonna see what the heck is going on here. Like, my cousin's playing it right now. He's already up to some shenanigans in there. He's been a Monster Hunter fan for a long time. I don't know if RJ's ever played Monster Hunter before or not. But I know that you've sure played a whole lot of Monster Hunter. Well, I don't know. Yeah, almost the end of the year. Quite the year 2025 was. I did a whole lot of working this year, and like across a couple different jobs, and then there was like a span in the middle of like kind of job hunting. But you know, the amount of games I did this year is actually quite a decent amount. I feel like a lot more, like the greatest majority being like during the whole first half. Second half of the year, not so much. But I was looking at the playthrough archive channel in the Discord at like just how many games I cover each year. I totaled this up in terms of the ones I'm actually counting as having done like a start to finish playthrough slash planning on doing a start to finish playthrough. That's why I didn't count this on like the numbers, and I don't know if I'm gonna do it with this yet. So at least 33 start to finish, which is not half bad compared to some prior years where I wasn't even working, but I mean, university was keeping me quite busy. 2021 was a wild year, it looks like there. 33, the same as 2020 then. And a decent few other games I just kind of hopped in to check out, but didn't really do a full playthrough necessarily, you know? Alright, well, I guess the drivers were updated. It killed my stream. I have to pull everything up again now. Also down to one achievement in Time Stranger. It's beat the game on Mega Plus difficulty. It's painful. Luckily, I only have to beat one fight. Unluckily, it's the final boss. Yeah, I imagine that could be troublesome. Look, I gotta move this stuff up to this monitor again. This is what I gotta do. I do that. I do the recent events here. I like to have that up there. I like to have the currently available like sound effects that people can redeem so I can see at a glance whether they're on or off. And I like to have Task Manager up there. This is what I kind of like to have. All right. Sure, let's launch the NVIDIA app. Where'd Steam? I hate how when you open Steam, even here, it opens on like a whole separate thing on the end. I've always kind of hated that about Steam. Is this important at all? Select a preferred driver, game ready drivers. For gamers, for creators. I don't know, man. There, sure. The login to redeem. Skip to app. My driver's AO good now? Yeah, so got that latest update from December 18th. We should be good. So now I'm gonna hit this play button, and now it's not gonna nuke my PC. Surely. Man, I'm feeling that like my right calf is suddenly like killing me. It was a little bit before I started stream. About like 20-25 minutes before I started stream, it just started wildly killing me. I don't know if I did something to it in Taekwondo yesterday or something or other. What the heck is going on here? Now compiling shaders. It gives me PTSD to Last of Us Part 1 on PC. I'll always have PTSD to shader compilations now. I feel like I've been struggling with my words more and more as time has been going on. Now things are gonna work. Everything is gonna be okay. The game's gonna play. We're gonna be like, whoa, look at that. That's so cool. The game's playing. And everything's gonna be alright. Once the shaders compile here. In some other news, I did officially get the go-ahead on doing a Kirby Air Riders tournament for Janland in a few weeks. So I would love to do that. I'm kind of figuring out the exact kind of rule set, figuring out a trophy that I can 3D print here, which I already have a model download. It was a paid model. I had to shell out a few bucks to download it. While it's compiling shaders, I can show here in the meanwhile. Let's see here. The trophy looks something like this. Is pretty darn cool. Why is there like still a bar of the game? Whatever. Oh, there we go. Now it's gone. It looked like this. And these print in different pieces, so I can easily like color change it. So I would probably have like gold, black, gold, transparent here, and then yellow, and then pink here. And then I have some red paint, and I can use that to like darken the feet here, do a little bit of painting in the eyes. And then one lucky winner at Janland in a few weeks' time will end up taking this home. And I think it'll be super cool. Alright, there we go. Maybe we're good now. Monster Hunter jump scare. Yeah, but oh my god, I have to do all this again? Oh my god! How's it going, Mythic? Do you dig the next 3D printing project that I have going on there? I'll probably start 3D printing it during the Pokemon Legends ZA playthrough since I have perfect real estate on that layout for a 3D print cam anyway. Whoops. I'm used to yes being on the right in games. Yeah. You can have all my crap. Yeah. Let's see here. I like the clips too. Well, I'm glad to hear that, because yeah, I have no idea where that model comes from. My cousin just sent it to me, was all. It's probably what I'll end up doing if I use controller. So I haven't found that specific clip model online. I haven't looked for a long time either, though. Yeah, sure, that. But he got them from somewhere. Gave them to me, and, you know, I print a whole bunch of them. I still need to print a batch. This is what I gotta do. I could use some filament clips as well. Alright, now we're speed running this. Yep, we're good. Sure. If it crashes again, I'm turning this off. Oh boy. I have a feeling it wasn't the drivers, but turning this on. Call it a little bit of a funny feeling here as I move my mouse around. Oh boy. Well, that's that's good, isn't it? Here, turn on display capture again, so. Well, where the heck is my mouse cursor? Whoa! Oh, it's over ending program. Okay. Is Wilds the new Monster Hunter? Yes. This came out earlier this year. Yeah, I checked the Steam page just to double check, like, this is the latest one, right? Yeah, 28th February, I believe, this year. Oh my god. Heard about the new Monster Hunter performing like molasses on almost any computer hardware that isn't an RTX 5090. I'm gonna disable this and see what difference it makes. I'm gonna task manager kill this. Whatever. Here. Third try is the charm. If I don't get it, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Why does it still think it's running? Okay. Alright, attempt number 3. Maybe third try is the charm. I saw that it was mixed on Steam, and I wondered why. Is it because of there's like PC issues or something? Alright, it's gonna compile shaders. Because I was looking on the Steam page. Oh, 27th February, I was close. Yeah, so, less than half of the recent ones are positive. And, generally most of the English ones are positive. Performance has been pretty bad for everything but the most recent hardware. The performance is still awful, arguably worse. Uh-oh. Lost hope in this game after 2 false promises to fix the game's performance. Game is fun, I really enjoy it, but when I'm running my game on my 3060, I would at least expect 45 FPS minimum without frame gen on all low. 10 months old with 77,000 reviews, adding to a mixed score. Oof, yeah. Get why people say it's bad, really, the game does run awfully. Monster Hunter, it's wild how bad it runs. Truly legendary gameplay with a really good environment held down by genuinely atrocious optimization at play here. Every single review so far, even the positive ones, are saying the stability sucks there. The optimization. Best game ever. I was in a 10-year relationship until this game came out and quickly realized that Rathalos is way more important than my girlfriend and the relationship. My girlfriend isn't anything like Rathalos, who is sexy, red, and swole. I wish my girlfriend was Rathalos. Anyway, 10 out of 10 game. Game is incredible gameplay-wise, and it's looking gorgeous, but unfortunately, it costs $2,000 with current PC part prices. Yeah, my graphics card is no outdated thing. It's a 3070 here, but I feel like within the modern gaming sphere, a 3070, which is already like a pretty beefy, strong unit, is kind of like the bare minimum for some modern games. Is kind of the fear, and it sounds like that might be the case for this game. Huh. Maybe instead of collabing with Fender, I don't know what that is, in Final Fantasy, you can collab with Windows and NVIDIA to make a functional game. I think the 3070 is alright in terms of GPU compute. It's an 8GB VRAM that has it kneecapped. Well. What? Well. Reinstalling, deleting shader caches. After 250 plus hours of gameplay, the game will no longer boot up. After 300 hours and at least 20 years of Monster Hunter games under my belt, I cannot wait any longer for the devs to fix the performance issues. After 5070 Ti and a 7800 X3D and every single update, I have to manually delete all shaders for the game to even be remotely playable. My god. Yeah, I am Anima. How's it going? Well, I'm trying. I don't think I am. I greatly appreciate the 86-month resub here. That is one heck of a long time of being subbed there. I really appreciate you doing it for 86 months now. I don't even know at face value how many years that adds up to anymore. A whole lot. You know, like I was mentioning earlier, I do have a little brief bit of Monster Hunter on my channel when I was playing Generations Ultimate when it came out on the Switch. Funnily enough, Anima was playing that with me. Think about Anima here. So the last time Monster Hunter was showcased on this channel, 7 years ago, yeah, I was playing it with Anima. I'm pretty darn sure here. But yeah, embrace indie games truly. Why do you think I never play anything more modern than 2015? Yeah, definitely fair. Yeah, 86 years. I appreciate the 86-year resub, Anima. To be fair, even amongst overly power-hungry modern games, Monster Hunter Wilds is considered impressively bad in terms of performance. Great. I'm gonna leave it as is in case that changes anything here. Yeah, wasn't planning on playing, like, more Monster Hunter here, but I got gifted it. So my cousin here, last year, gifted me and my little cousin here, Helldivers, and we've been playing that on and off since then. She's been playing it a whole lot more than me. I just play it when there's opportunities to play with them. And this year, he ended up gifting both of us Monster Hunter Wilds because how many hours do you think he has in it? He plays a lot of Monster Hunter. Hold on. Can you check, like, no? Hold on. Recently played? Why can't you see? Monster Hunter, because I'm curious. Monster Hunter Rise, Wilds, 36 out of 50 achievements. It doesn't show his hours. I'm curious what his hours are. Whatever. Anyway, I got gifted it. Much like I was gifted this game by Mortis recently. So I have two things kind of added in out of nowhere. Neither of which is probably going to be like a full dedicated start to finish playthrough. This because it's way too grindy, and this maybe I'll see it all the way through to the end. It is actually kind of fun. And this is going to be kind of like Helldivers or Elden Ring Night Rain, where I only really play it when I have these two to play it with. Is what kind of goes on when I have my family to play with. So, don't expect like a full start to finish playthrough of this game or anything. Expect it to be one of those games where it's one of those things I play from time to time when I have those to play it with. Not because I'm here to do like a start to finish playthrough or anything like that. So, you know, just setting expectations there. Here, just do that, whatever. But yeah, great thing about Monster Hunter World, it's crossplay. Oh yeah, I live the grind life. Real into Monster Hunter there. I know that 7 years ago chatting about it, you quite liked Monster Hunter. I don't think we've chatted about it for a long time, though. Here. Don't need any of those. Oh, no. Turn frame generation off. Look, it made it past the screen. The turn frame generation off. If you wish to use this feature, turn it on under graphics in the option menu. Game uses an autosave feature. When saving, an icon will appear at the bottom right of the screen. Please do not quit the game while this icon is displayed. Oh, I didn't even get to click close. Okay. Now I think I can turn off display capture, because now I think we're good. We finally made it to the title menu. I've only been streaming for... Oh, I was about to say, like... I could have sworn I was streaming longer. That's because the stream went down after the initial setup. I've probably been streaming for about 20 minutes at this point just to get the thing working. Can't wait to see the game run at 15 FPS live on stream. Also, because updating my drivers broke my stream, it'd be really funny if that broke Mythic's watch streak, but considering Twitch has that pity system, I'll bet you it probably didn't. Let's see here. Latest news. Okay, a whole bunch of stuff keeps on coming out, except for, like, you know, optimization updates, I guess. I don't know. Steam store? Keyboard configuration? Start game, I guess. Join the Festival of a Korg. Lumen Hymn! Title update 4 is here. Oh, let's start game. Let's start out. I assume it's gonna start out with some sort of cutscene. Or something or other. Let's see. Probably, right? Well, it moved my mouse cursor back to the center where I didn't want it. Is there missing sound effects or something? Or is the... Oh, maybe it's intended to be like that. I don't... Okay, yeah, it's intended to be like that.
What do we do?
This is awful. Where do we go now? The village. It's you. This way.
What are you doing?
Nata, you can escape through here.
So can he visually,
People
but...
out there will help you.
But what about you?
Look how wide that is!
Go on.
Wait!
Go.
He could totally scooch through there.
Leave me!
Be strong.
How does that work? Did the glove get frozen onto there or something? The frozen lands, a region that was split off from civilization over 1,000 years ago and thought to be deserted ever since.
Of the East-West Buffer Zone and the Eastlands beyond, commonly known as the Forbidden Lands.
Weather?
Fair.
Clemencies?
None.
Visibility?
Dust haze present.
Large monsters?
Did I read Forbidden as Frozen? Am I losing my mind?
Small monsters?
Clear.
I feel like my brain has been super frazzled lately. I did, okay. Yeah, my brain has been all over the place lately here.
Yes.
Other anomalies? Other anomalies?
Down there. Someone's in trouble. Set us down along the desert
Mine too, lol, don't worry, I had at least 4 brain strokes a day.
He's still breathing.
Luarte.
Luarte. It's an ancient language.
Tend to him.
Right.
Yes, sir.
I don't see any serious injuries.
But he's dehydrated.
I thought the Forbidden Lands were uninhabited, sir.
It seems we must do a more thorough investigation.
Monster Hunter Wilds. I also see my cousin DMing me on Discord. It's always in Discord while I'm streaming instead of in my stream chat, even though there's a good chance he's probably here right now. Mentioned this to RJ before, but as a recommendation for weapons, I'd recommend against starting with a bow gun, either heavy or light, charge blade, switch axe, or insect glaive. Bow gun just because you have to manually create most of the special ammos for it, and you won't have collected a massive stash of materials to start the game off. The other three because their kit is highly complex when you're trying to learn everything else about the game at the same time. Well, let's keep that in mind there. Might refer back to that in a second when I actually select some sort of thing. I guess I can customize both of them. That's kind of cool. Aaron's preset. Wow. It's like, why'd that take a moment longer to load, but I see why now. Whoa. No, thank you. Let's see here. What do I kind of want to start with there? Time to spend like 3 hours in a character customization menu. Love to hop on and join, but I has work. Another time, I'm sure we'll figure it out, Anima. What kind of long hair options do they have for dudes in this game? I'm just gonna start building off of, like, the guy here. So, like, hair. What options do you have? Can I oh my god, the sensitivity. What kind of long hair options? Anything like a ponytail or just down? I wonder. I mean, I spent almost 2 hours doing this. Oh. Is it the kind of game where you can change it later if you want? Or I have to be really careful here because I lock myself in forever. Oh, maybe. It's like tied up and down. If it was just down, I'd for sure go with that. Is there any options as long as my real life hair, though? That's okay-ish. Whoops. Oh, I can just directly see in here. Give out free passes for changes. Okay. Now look at the body in that hair. No. How do I get my cursor over there to rotate without going over that? Do I have to, like, sneak my cursor around this way? I do, apparently. I think the current winner is something like that one. There's a decent few options here. Oh. I wish that when I had my cursor off, it went back to, like, this here, just so I could actually compare back and forth a little bit easier. But as is, it's a little difficult. Oh, maybe, I don't know. Dang it, stupid cursor. That's pretty close, actually. Nah, not that kind. Something more like that is more my style. Oh yeah, that's one I already had selected. Is the case. Ah, yes, that's what I need. It's bushier than mine. Mine's more like that. I kind of like that. Do I have to hit escape to go back? Okay. I can do different bass and accent and stuff. Whoa. By far, this is my favorite Monster Hunter game because they got rid of gender armor so we can wear anything. That's nice. More games should be doing that. My hair's like a really dark brown. What is? Maybe I select something like that kind of brown, and then I turn down the saturation. Oh. Way turn down the brightness. I don't know. That's still kind of blackish. Is the thing. So, I mean... Because, yeah, my actual hair is really quite dark brown. Sure. QE. Nah, that's okay. Something like that-ish. Here, accent color. Accent being... Oh, that's kind of cool. Maybe a light brown out there just for the details. I mean, you know, you can see how shiny my hair gets. The ends aren't really any different. But you can see just how shiny it gets, especially in, like, the right light here. And all that. Maybe that could play into that a little bit. Make it look like it has a little bit more detail. Dang it, the stupid hovering over thing. If I back out, that might help give it a little bit of a shiny look. I don't know. What does this mean? Oh, I see. So maybe I do something like that, but then I change this to a darker one. And then it just looks like more general shininess. I don't know. Turn down the brightness on that a little bit too. I don't know. Yeah, sure. Sure, something like that. I like the physics there. Radiant intensity? I don't know. What difference is that making here? The way I have it set at. I don't know. Let's just do that. Hair length. Oh, that's interesting. Haven't seen that in a game before, I don't think. That's cool. I like that. Alright, so then... Yeah, sure. That's the hair. Look at that smile. It's a winner smile there. I don't know. I'm pretty decently pale. Let's try to make me-ish, is what we'll try to do. But I'm not very good at character creators, so, like, I don't know how well it's gonna turn out. Texture? What do you mean, texture? Like, how do I... What? What are these? Why can't I click them? Oh, okay. I genuinely don't see the difference. This is like almost freckles or something it looks like. People made creations in here, and the best one I saw was a handsome Squidward. Nice. That, I guess. I don't know. Wrinkles. Nah. Those facial expressions distinct. Sure, I don't know. Eyebrow, eyelash. My eyebrows are pretty thick. So, like, you know, that works well there. I mean, if I just go to full cam and literally look at OBS over there just to get an idea. Not quite like that, more like that. Type 1 is kind of it, I think. I don't know. Something like that? I don't want to have to take a picture of myself and compare it. That's what I did when I played Bloodborne. This smooth? And is this smooth here? Lots of options there. Probably type 5. Probably. I forgot to turn the sound effects back on after the cutscene. It's occurring to me. Something like that. Eyebrow color, they're basically black for me. Alright. I don't know, man. Mm. 5 or 24? What was 24? Think more 5? Yeah, I'm thinking probably 5. Yeah, probably more 5. Probably more so. Brow height. looking over at, like, OBS here for reference. Wonder if I can, here, I'm gonna pull up OBS as a preview on, projector preview on this monitor, I believe. Then I see, like, my camera up there in real time. in the top corner. As opposed to OBS, where it's, like, a smaller screen within OBS. Here I can look over a little bit easier. So, I mean, I don't know. It still is, like, a smaller kind of picture there, but... I don't know. Something like that. Brow separation? Something like that-ish? I don't know. You know, I don't stream with my hat off very often, so... the character creator is not the reason why it was off today. But, you know, it works out. Inner brow height. Kind of almost flat there. Something kind of like that-ish. I don't know. And then the separation is a little wider, actually. Now that's like that. I don't know. Inner brow width. Oh, that kind of does that a little bit too. I don't know. This guy's definitely darker than I. I'm looking over at OBS there, and I look like a pale friggin' ghost. Outer brow height. Decently low. My looks so sad. Eyelash color, eyelash length. I don't know. Longish, but you can't really notice them anyway. Just that, I guess. I don't know. Turn the skin tone to Nova White. I can't see shite. I know that it's also a little bit deceptive because I have my light on back there. So you have to keep that in mind too. Like if I turn off my light and I turn on the room light. I don't have the room light on very often here. What? This is more natural kind of lighting, less photogenic streamer lighting. You can see exactly where the light is coming from here. But I am still much paler here. There. Sure. Something like that-ish. Eye color. My eyes are hazel, is what my eyes are. Which is like brown-green. More specifically, I have like a ring of green and a ring of brown. I think more lighter? Maybe, but I don't want him to be like a ghost. You might be right, but I look like I gotta get out in the sun. What do you expect in wintertime here? You know, despite how pale I might seem at times, I have a very extreme kind of tan line when it comes to my t-shirts here. At least in summertime. I don't know if it's quite the same in wintertime, but, you know, like, shade on the outside here. You can see exactly where, you know, my t-shirts that I wear every day go up until, and then the outside there. So, I guess I might actually be kind of naturally pale, if we're gonna be fair here. So the more you know about me, yo, Farmer's Dan reveal. So I mean, Danny Phantom. Jeez. Well, yeah, sure, something like that. I don't know. Eye color. Can you do a couple different colors? There's iris color. Hold on. Yeah, they're kind of dark brownish. I do have a... I forget if it's the inner ring or the outer ring that's green. And then the opposite one that's brown. It's one or the other. I haven't looked closely at my eyes in a long time. But one of them is like that. What is the... what now? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, keep that color. I think. Maybe turn it a little brighter. I don't know. Sure. That's fine. Iris size. Edit right eye. Oh, so you can do them independently and stuff. Be cool if I could do like a inner ring, outer ring kind of thing. Some games let me do that. And that would be like the most accurate to me in reality. Can I give some sort of illusion if I did like dark green? No, it's gonna look ugly. Nope. Not going with like my actual Hazel. Can't help with eyes, never seen you IRL. One day. Eye shape. I don't know. Oh, that's nice. That actually marks where it's like where it is that you're affecting, but like I don't know. But I can see how this would be like very in depth. I don't know. Depth? No, that's one of those things I shouldn't tinker with. There's so many niche settings and character creators in games where it's like, I don't touch them. I don't know how to make them look good. I can't tell much of a difference, but if I tinker with them, it's going to turn into some sort of disaster zone. Is what's going to happen, because that's how it goes with me. Eye separation. My dude's a bit ugly then. I don't know. Don't touch it. Eye rotation. I don't know. Something like that? I don't know. I don't know, man. Inner corner height? That's... Up a bit? Maybe? I don't know. Outer corner height? I've still only got, like, the little picture over there. Outer corner height? I don't know. That's probably fine. Upper eyelid height? Oh. Oh. As the eye separates, my first thought, the last dandelion. Is that a reference to something there? I'm not familiar with it. I don't know. Like that-ish? I'm definitely not that awake. I don't know, man. Upper eyelid rotation. Oh my. Nah. Ice Age. Oh, I need to rewatch that one of these days. It's been many, many years. Lower eyelid height. I've played a Monster Hunter game a whole lot more recently than I've seen Ice Age. And that's certainly saying something, isn't it? I don't know. I feel like they're a little close together. I don't know. Eyelid fold width? What does that mean? Oh. Oh, it goes down more. Fold rotation. I don't know. Just leave that untouched. Your eyes lids. I guess so there. A dandelion. Must be the last one of the season. Yeah, that sounds familiar now. Yeah. I remember that. Nose shape blending. What the? What the? Oh, it's to combine two different ones, I guess. Yeah, that's familiar to me now. Yeah, the nose is definitely off there currently. Needs to be moved up maybe a little smidge and then thinned like that way. I don't know. Nose depth. Not quite like that. It's hard for me to look. I guess I can just look this way at OBS and see the smaller screen that way. Ish. I don't know. It's probably fine. Just bridge height. I don't know. Goes in a decent bit, I think. Oh, but now it looks kind of ugly that way. I don't know. I don't think that that's the way that looks. No. Something more like that-ish? Those tip angle? Oh my. I think angled a bit more down. I would think, I don't know, rotation? Kind of flattish, I don't know. I'm making this nose look terrible. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. What was the one setting that I tinkered with? Tip angle? I don't know. Maybe it's not too bad. Width? No, wider than that, I think. That depth was the... Maybe something like that? Yeah, I think you do kind of need there. And, it's hard for me to look at OBS there. Something like that-ish? Nostrils down a little bit. Like that? Maybe I should also do a full screen picture over on this one. There we go. I've got a full screen picture on both now. You know, with OBS full screen picture. So what you're seeing is full screen. And, I can just kind of look this way and, it's a bit better. Now it's a bit clearer to me that I think it should be a bit flatter. Cam bigger for a bit? I mean, I could. Whoops. No, dang it! I'm gonna have to Alt-Tab onto OBS. Here we go. Boop, hold on, I gotta go back now. Detailed settings, nose. And then, so I'm not blocking the dude there. Boop. Here, look at that. Big. And then, I need the preview here. No, come on. Director preview on this screen, please. And then, I think tip has to be down. But still has to happen. The, up more, you think, here? Where's the... You might be right. Something like that-ish? This part, the bridge, is, still a little odd. Like, the general shape of the tip, I don't know if there's, much that I can do there. I think it's still too down? It's pointed, not droop. Yeah. But I don't know how to... Is that the tip angle? How do I mess with that? Shape blending. Oh, is this where you select, like... Hold on. So where's more pointed? Like that a little bit? That's a little bit more pointed. Maybe I need to start with something like that as my framework. That's maybe what I gotta do. Maybe I start with something like that. And then I don't even have to blend them. I just do something like that. And then, start with that. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. And then the bridge height comes out a little bit. That's more like that. I mean, we've got that kind of shape that my brow isn't doing here at the moment. Nostrils are pretty flat overall. But then the tip would have to come down, I think. Something like that-ish. Will Harmonium make his character in less time than it takes me to fully launch this game? Depends what game it is, I guess. Something like that-ish. Clearly not perfect, but I don't know if I can get it much better. Is the thing. Hey, we're making perfection. You can't rush perfection. But I think looking from the side there, my, was it like... I think the brow needs to come out a little bit. I mean, the hair's blocking it a little bit there, which obviously mine isn't in real life right now because I have it back here. Maybe that shape is okay. I may brow out a little bit. Not Monster Hunter Wilds, I can tell you that. Always late, but we stay slaying, that's right. I don't know. And then, here, my, oh, no, it's fine. I can zoom in like that, and I can see everything clearly. I guess, yeah, I can still look at this screen, which is almost looking at the camera. But then, for mouth width... It's probably fine. I think my lips are thicker, but... Something like that? Mouth corner height. Maybe a little bit? I don't know. Mouth depth? Like... I guess I could look at the side here like this. I guess it's probably out a little bit more. Something like that. It's kind of the shape, I think. I don't know. Mouth position. Boop, boop. Should it go down a little bit so that there's more space for the stash and stuff? If I get that to fill in. Like, it's kind of hard to see my upper lip when it's covered by my stash there, but... You know, it's good, you think? Like, just leave it at 10 good? Or it was good at the 9? Guess it doesn't really matter there. I don't know. Sure, that's fine there. Teeth stain. There's stains on there. Transparency. Oh. Sure. Mouth shape blending. Yeah. I think that's okay. Ew, what, the stains? Ish. Maybe it's a little wider. Hard to see past my stash here is the problem. But maybe it does go down a little bit. Space for some stash or something there. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Facial hair. Here we go. Like it was before, you're saying? Or like it is now? Here, I'll tab off. Go ahead and bring that down. It is now. Okay. Here. First, let's look at the stash types here. Something that's really filled in. Maybe. 7. I typically trim it before it gets to that point. I don't have mine get that messy at the top. It's that cleaner kind of one. More like that is more of what I've got going on. And then beard type. Sometimes I'll have, you can see it kind of growing back here. Sometimes I'll have, you know, kind of lines across here from sideburns into here. Most recently when I shaved, I took that off completely and went to just beard here. Took off all this was shaven off. But yeah, sometimes I do lines like that. That's what my dad typically does. But I decided I was going to take it all off this time and just have beard here. But, you know, when it grows back, I'll decide on what exactly I want to do here. But I'm okay with it going up or not going up. You know, it's off right now in real life just because I took it off recently. Not like that, no. Not quite it either. I have it poofy out here. I don't quite have it that filled in around the outsides there. Not quite the... That's similar-ish. It's grown a lot more in the middle here for me. I don't quite let it go that crazy. Sorta? Except again, like, I don't know. No. Is that the closest to what I've got right now? Maybe a little bit less. I don't know. Way too bushy. I think so too there. I don't know. This is kind of what I've got going on right now-ish. Before it grows back in at the sides. That's kind of the closest thing that's happening here at the moment. I don't know. Mine's bushier, but... That is it? You think so here? Now, I'd say that my eyebrows are actually just straight up black. My eyebrows and eyelashes. My beard is, you know, dark brown, similar to my hair. So, base color. Something like this, but then the brightness comes way down. I don't know. Kind of blackish there. Yeah, no. Something like that-ish? Accent color. And we go like a lighter brown. You know, also reduce the brightness. Just feel like we're giving it a little bit of detail or something from afar. That's what we gotta do. Maybe. Beard gradient ratio. It's probably fine. I might have even gone a little bit overkill here. Looking at it. No, I don't know. Edit mustache color separately. Pretty sure they're just the same kind of thing here. Yeah, kind of similar to my facial hair. My normal head hair. Maybe a bit darker even. And that's kind of reflected here. I don't know. What was that? Hair base color. Color settings. Oh, that's just across like all color, I guess. Oh, hold on. Detailed settings. Face shape. I always suck at stuff like this in games. I don't know how to do it. Like, just in terms of shape here. Facial structure? No. More on this side, but like... This guy looks ugly. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know, man. Hold on, start here. I'll mess with some of these other things. Facial length is like that. Maybe not too long. Hold on, set this to default before I tinker with other things. Because these will be the things I'm actually comparing a bit more. I don't know. I feel like the eyes might be off a bit. Cheekbone depth. Cheek fullness. Got kind of a uniform shape going down. That's what I've got going on here. Guess that kind of plays into the jaw here next. Jaw width. Jaw is not exactly very wide. Some more, something like that. Probably a bit more accurate. Jaw rotation. Maybe down a bit. Not too much. Chin length. No. Nope. Definitely not like that. Maybe even just the default thing. Chin depth. Maybe just leave that as is? I don't know. Can't tell if this guy looks handsome or ugly. Physique? Muscle mass? I'm definitely not that ripped. He's got a freaking 8-pack no matter what. It's just how bulked up he is. Oh, muscle definition. This is probably a bit more accurate. As if that matters too much. I mean, if there's armor that's showing that off, we gotta at least be a little bit more swole in the game than in real life, surely. But yeah, I'm definitely on the skinnier end of things here. This is definitely the case. Very much stick. Makeup face paint. What? Oh. I was about to say. Did I have some sort of neon face paint or something? Beautiful. I can be really tired then. I mean, I have pretty decent bangs. Sleeping bags. The, oh, you can set the transparency. Okay. So I can have a partial kind of thing. Hold on. What are all the different things here? Oh my god. What the heck? Okay, there's certainly some things here. Isn't there? Certainly some stuffs. Some cool kind of things that you can put on. But I don't think I will. Unless, like, I'm just really friggin' tired. But, you know, I adjust that a little bit here. I don't know, man. I don't need to adjust the position. It's whatever. Makeup / face paint order. So I guess you can put like multiple on. That's kind of cool. Put up to 3 on. I'm okay, I think. Let's not randomize now. Why you look so tired? Because I'm always tired. I could always just like not there. You right? Yeah, that's just how he looks there. Just a little smidge. Let's not do that now. How do I preview voice? F. Wow, that bot is doing some really good work at banning the follow bots. Glad I got that. Oh, you can do the pitch too. Interesting. Nope, that's not me. One is the winner right now. These would be all the female voices, right? Wait, what? Why can't I go past type 6?
Impressive.
Impressive.
Maybe voice options aren't universal? Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Impressive.
To me... Oh, okay, maybe that is another female voice there. I don't know. Yeah, there's definitely the pitch.
Impressive. Thanks. This is serious.
Of curiosity. No!
Impressive.
Not quite me either
Thanks.
there.
This is serious.
I don't know. Wait, what's this bearing mean? Oh, that's like walking, I guess.
Impressive. Thanks.
I don't know how the heck you would ever get my voice. Oh, I think it alternates. Is what it is. Even in odd numbers.
Impressive.
Oh, that is cursed.
Impressive.
Lighter from there?
Thanks. This is serious. Impressive. Thanks. This is serious.
I don't know. Maybe I deepen that one.
Thanks. This is serious.
Yeah, not that.
Thanks. This is serious.
Thanks.
So either 1 or 3. Let's say you do that. Well, I guess that's not deepening. That's lightening, because 3 already starts out really deep.
Impressive. Thanks. This is serious.
I don't know. Maybe that's as good as I'm getting there. Confident. Graceful. Wait. There's only 2 options. I don't know. If I had to choose which one of the 2 styles I would more realistically walk in. Honestly, like that one. That's a more kind of normal walk. This is more of a big, bulky male archetype of games, I guess. I don't know. Like, I'm sure that this is probably intended to be, like, the more standard thing if you're choosing a female character. Oh, yeah, you can see, like, the hip sway and stuff that I'm pretty sure is going on there. Very slightly. I don't know. Am I confident or am I graceful? There's graceful men. You do be right. That's just... outside of the very minor hip sway, looks a whole lot more normal. I don't know. Clothing. Clothing type? What the? So I can choose what innerwear is being worn underneath, like, armor? I guess that. Detailed settings. Oh, you can do, like, the arms individually. Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't know. Whoops. I guess you could select it like that. What the heck are those things on the arm there? What is that? A little mini weapon or something? I assume that's just for looks and not gameplay-wise. Maybe just that or something? Clothing type waist? Oh, now that is a fashion disaster, isn't it? Oh boy. Clothing type legs? With a little bit of skin showing there. God. That's what I better be rocking. It is a little funny. Honestly. I don't know. Mini crossbow that shoots? I'd put it on if I knew that it could for sure do that gameplay-wise, but I'm not entirely sure that it can. Maybe I do something like, oh, that's just for that glove. Interesting. I don't know, that could be neatish. Black and white. The arms, quote-unquote. Maybe you have a single black glove. Kind of corresponds to when I need to put a brace on my wrist because it's causing me issues. Though, usually it's on my right wrist more so nowadays. There was a time it used to be more so on my left wrist. Like the last time that I played Monster Hunter on this channel. That could be kind of neat, I don't know. Just kind of saw that by chance there. The legs might just be fine there. Kind of dark color scheme going on. Waist. Maybe a brown on the pouch and stuff there. Make it actually visible. Legs. Maybe a dark brownish too. But like really dark brown? I don't know. I don't know. Golden color 1? Oh god. Yeah. No. Not changing that, I don't think. Starting armor. What the? Why did it zoom in so much? Detailed settings? Oh, now I can zoom out again. That was kind of weird. Hope. That I assume that this is like male and female options. Like, hey, at least you can wear whatever. But yeah, I don't think that's quite for me. Oh, okay. Interesting. Chainmail. Show off those biceps. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, that's all the options there. Ooh, it's drapey. I love drapey things in video games. Not drapey. Lame. Only one of them had like a scarf. I'm not trying to click right on the thing. Not drapey. Very, very slightly. I'm digging that one the most. I would think here. Whoa. Hold on. Starring armor. The whole mixing and matching thing, though. Interesting. So I could have... That would have the hood down. If that's what I want there. Chose the men option too. It just looks genuinely better. I think even if I was playing a female character, this is what I would go with. I think it's just genuinely cooler. Interesting. So you can go none there. Almost at New Year, how's that AC Valhalla? Because next is AC Mirage. I have conceded that I am not finishing AC Valhalla before the end of the year, and thus I haven't tried to rush past it. Instead, on January 1st, I'm going to do the roguelike mode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and then Janland, which is January 23rd to 25th, I'll do the final DLC, Dawn of Ragnarok, start to finish. So all I have left with the main game is just the roguelike mode, mastery challenges, and that'll be it before Janland. So maybe I could do them both January 1st. I don't know, depending on how long I spend in the roguelike mode. Otherwise, I'll play the mastery challenges sometime after January 1st. And then during Janland, I'll do Dawn of Ragnarok and the final chapter. But yeah. I definitely don't have like 24 hours. Maybe if I dumped a lot of time into the roguelike, but I'd be very surprised there. Hope things are going well, as our notes are in False Souls. But I've changed my plans to beat it during January instead. And because I've heard Mirage is short, that's also what kind of influenced this decision. Is just get Mirage done sometime before the end of 2026. And if it's a short game, whatever. Valhalla can take a little bit longer. Go into 2026 a little bit. So I'll finish it by Janland. I'll finish it off at Janland there. 24 hours left until New Year's. Oh. That makes more sense. Yeah, I'm not beating it before the end of the year. I'll just, I'll do my January 1st Assassin's Creed thing of that mode in Valhalla, and then we'll beat the game during Janland, kind of like how I beat Assassin's Creed Odyssey at Hallowland a year and a half ago, whatever the heck now. So that's my plan. There. That's my new appended plan. Kind of like having the hood down on that. But then, dang it, I can't see a preview there like that anyway. No. No. Oh my god, I could be a fashion disaster. I think I'm gonna have hood down, though. I get to actually take in the long hair. That's kind of clipping through. Whatever, still take it in, I guess. Can do that there. Also, Guzma coming in with the 57-month resub. I greatly appreciate the 57-month resub there, Guzma. Welcome back to Team Enharmonic. Enjoy another month of the emotes and the sub badge and all that fun stuff. This one, it doesn't even have a hood. It just goes like that, and that seems to be the main difference. Interesting. We still have the drapey bits that I like. Do I like the hood? A lot of things that I wear have hoods. That's a really big, bulky hood. What's up? Not much. Just dicking around with a character creator here. And then the hair clipping through looks a little bit less unnatural. Happy early new year to you as well. Like, maybe I do something like that. But, oh, because that's why it's drapey there at the bottom, because it counts as the leggings. I gotcha. Yep, I am indeed here. Maybe I do that then. The arms, would that affect the sleeves and stuff too? But yeah, have the game 2 and you beat it? What do you think of it? Just shows a little bit more skin there. This makes it look more like a glove. Might look a little bit better there. Music is amazing, it's pretty fun, okay. Well, maybe I'll get a kick out of it here. No? You know, something like that could look kind of neat. Definitely lowers the frame rate. I don't know that I'm going to make it to the final boss necessarily, but maybe. Ubisoft got hacked and stuff got leaked. Oh boy. That looks a little cool. Right? I like the more sleek looking one there. Waist? I don't think I'm changing that. No. That makes it lame. Makes it so lame. There, that's a whole lot better. Legs? No. Maybe? Plan on playing this game? Whenever I'm playing it with my cousins. That's how much I plan on playing this game. But yeah, one of them is AC Hex, set in Europe. Female main character revenge story can possess cat. What? One or three. Maybe one. I might just go with one, I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking there. Alright, apparently that's my starting armor. Beta test data. What does that mean? Retrieve beta test character data. Oh, I guess if you played like a beta test, you could pull your character from that. Is there a whole lot? Can I confirm now? I'm trying to set multiplayer up and it took 2 whole hours. Oh, jeez. Guess that's Eagle Vision going to Cat Vision. It's meant to be like all the magic-y, witchcrafty kind of stuff there. I can close that preview of my stream and all that. There. I guess I hit F now? No. Dang it. How do I... Do I do this then? Save/load? Sure, save here. Oh, I have to hit R. Save. Here we go. Until you manually exit the edit screen. Yeah, sure. Why does that look like it's a checkmarky thing? But yeah, possessing a cat might be the first AC I actually play. Well, in the wise words of Nintendo, nothing feels better than the inside of a cat. You can download designs, that's cool. Oh, interesting. And you can see the full thing. Interesting. Lobby ID, player ID, group ID. So a few different IDs. No. How do I... Oh. How do... Wait. Confirm. How do I confirm then? What? I hit F to confirm, but then it just selects the thing. How do I... Yes. I'm okay with this. Go. Oh, do I do it in this? No, that's the same screen I was already on. Save load. Download design. No. I don't need to do anything there. This says confirm/change design. I see the options to change design. I don't see an option to confirm, and I am extremely confused. I'm on page 4. I can loop around a whole bunch of times. Enter, maybe. No, spacebar. Oh, no, that selects that. F just does that. Okay. You can't actually join players in the overall map right away, only when they start a mission by fighting other bosses when you can join. Yeah, I figure I would get my bearings in this game a little bit before I actually play with my friendos there. Show up as a message, can be in the same lobby as them, and they'll be there in the town with you, but can't go out in the world with them. Have to join a specific thing. I genuinely do not know how to exit the character creator, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think I've ever had that problem in a video game in my life. But I genuinely don't know how to exit this. Like, what do I hit? What do I do? Enter, shift, control. I'm gonna have to go to YouTube just to figure out how you confirm on the character creation screen. It's not here. Load 0 to 3, download design. Display options, no. Yeah, test data. I don't get it. Monster Hunter Wild's really, really fun, but also really, really annoying with its mechanics. This isn't even a mechanic, it's UI design. Where the hell is the confirm button? It says that I select this to either confirm or change design. How do I confirm then? Maybe enter from here? Submenu. Nope. Not save load. Monster Hunter Wild. How to confirm in character creation. Alright, hit F. F just puts me onto whatever thing I've already selected on. This is what F does. It's like doing M1. Unless you're doing F to pay respects. Monster Hunter Wild PS5 open beta stuck at character creation. Navigate, according to Google AI, navigate to the confirm/change design screen, which shows all your settings. The key is to select the final option within that menu. What fucking final option? Both? Well, it still doesn't do it. That is what F does. But yeah, also good for you doing multiplayer. Doing single player makes it take so much longer. Did the entire game multiplayer with friends too. Yeah, that'll probably make it a whole lot better. Again, I don't think that I'm going to be beating this game by any means. I'm just here to play it with family when I get the chance to play with family. After by pressing O/B to go back through layers and looking for a final accept or confirm button, as it can be finicky. What do you mean O or B? That does nothing. Thank you, Google AI. Let's look at this 44-second video by Meme Lord on YouTube and see if they know how to finalize the character creation. Let's see what the heck is going on in this YouTube video. I just want to see how they finalize. Oh my god, they don't even finalize. Maybe it's because I haven't done, like, the Palico and it's some way, like, way out there. Maybe it's... Hold on. That could well be it. It is now occurring to me that I didn't customize the Palico. Oh, it's all the way out here. I didn't have to confirm, like, my regular character. It is back to the main screen. I could customize my Palico now. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Whoops. Maybe start with preset 2, how about? Most similar color scheme to a cat I had long ago. But yeah. Palico 12 has a mustache? This is true. But, like, I assume that you can build whatever you want off of the presets, right? Feline language? Adjust all feline voices, including your Palicos, to feline language. What, as opposed to English or something? What does that mean? What does that actually mean? Long-haired? Oh my god. Oh, I thought that was basically like a beard at first there. Pattern? Oh. The hell was the point of choosing my initial colors then? What the heck even? Is there always going to be the paw in the middle? Oh, that's the case with not any of them. Okay. If I select something like that, and then, no, it is still based around the general color scheme. If I do something like that... I see friggin' nothing there. Just out of curiosity. Nothing. Nothing. Where's the stashed one? Patterns do nothing here. I don't know. What kind of Napoleon Ascat are you making? Not trying to here. Well, not exactly my intention. Yeah, only the first few have, like, pattern things. And maybe I'll just do, like, the white on that, too, or something. I might just do. But, yeah. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I've heard that there's definitely some issues with this game at times. Ears? Ear fur type? Eyes. Ready to be feral. Staring into your soul. Let's do something like that. I don't know. I don't know what eye color she would have had. I would have been 4 years old at the time. The family cat there, my mom's cat, lived to be 20 years old. Up until I was 4. So, you know, not exactly at the forefront of my memory here or anything. But yeah. My little cousin that was gifted it is my cousin who gifted it to us. Nope. Yeah. I already have a lot of hours in this game. Sure. Oh, marking. Oh. I thought I could change that paw in the middle or something. Well, I thought that would be marking 2. Yeah, just being able to put on, like, a couple things there. I don't know. Yeah, we shall see. We figure it out with Helldivers and Night Rain and whatever else we play in multiplayer, so... we will figure it out there. Sure, save that one here, I guess. Sure. I don't know, man. Sure. Sounds good to me. Now I confirm. Okay. Sure. Enter your name. Maximum number of characters is 15. Entered text will be visible to many people and may be saved by others. Please avoid content that is illegal, offensive, personal, or can infringe upon others' rights. Hunter, well, the first letter's right. Here we go. Sure. That sounds good to me. Enter your Palico's name. Alright, well, let's keep this accurate to the actual, cat in question here. Blackjack was her name. Select the amount of tutorials you wish to see. The setting can be changed from the start menu at any time. Display all, recommended for those learning the basics. Display some, recommended for experienced players. How about display all, actually? Choose whether to allow certain tutorials to display more than once. It can be changed from the start menu at any time. Here, off, sure. Sure, let's have the game not crash on me like before, please. Alright, I think I'm finally ready to go. Been streaming for like an hour and a half here. There, I made it. I did the thing.
Let's do this.
There. Look, there's my guy. Oh, we're on the airship here too. Oh yeah, I'll make sure to save. Windward Plains.
Nothing so far. Oh, hey there.
Yeah? Why'd my cursor get back on there, huh?
Here. Yeah? Hey, over here, Hunter.
Your reputation precedes you, Hunter.
Oh, the detail they're loading in.
I trust you know what I've called
My
you
guy looks a
ever
bit
since.
older than me, but
Yes,
that's
sir.
okay.
The Forbidden Lands?
Indeed.
Oh,
But more
I think the
precisely
pitch
about a
actually
boy
screwed
we
his voice, but
rescued in the vicinity. Entry to the region itself has been restricted for 1,000 years. We thought it completely uninhabited. Any remnants of its ancient civilization rest solely in historical record. Now imagine our surprise to have discovered this boy. He claimed to be part of a clan, the Keepers. He said they have a village in a land we thought uninhabited for ages. A few years have passed, but the Academy, of course, has remained skeptical.
This village. Is there evidence it exists?
Nothing
I might
else
have to
yet,
edit that if it lets
but
me.
The mysterious composition of the boy's pendant suggests it might.
And yeah, that's definitely Patrick Seitz.
And as for how we came to rescue the boy,
Sir?
it seems a certain monster had forced him to flee. It attacked his village, and he escaped alone. Unfortunately, the underground tunnel he used to make his escape collapsed. We found him, took him in, and here we are.
Do we know the status of the village?
Unknown.
And of the monster?
Unknown.
My
However,
dude sounds
the
muffled.
scholars hypothesize that it may be a monster, which we thought to have perished long ago.
We hunt monsters.
An extinct species?
They're calling it the White Wraith. The Guild has authorized the rescue of the Keepers and an investigation into this monster. I've selected you as a lead hunter for this expedition.
Thank you, sir.
Finding the village won't be easy. You'll need the proper guide. Speaking of which, I have an extra assignment for you.
Hello, my name is Alma. Come on. It's okay. How are ya? Great.
As soon as we find a good spot, we can get things set up and ready to go.
And then we can get started.
This is gonna be great!
You bet.
Yeah.
I hope we find them soon.
Look!
Hard to port!
Aye!
There's so many.
They're exceptionally agitated. Could they be chasing something?
It's a person!
all right.
Can you reach it?
I have to try.
I'm coming too.
Yeah, the voice sounds so weird. I'm gonna change that. Misses. Oh, is it game players? Oh my god. Desert Trotters. Okay. I think I need to adjust the volume. Oh, it doesn't actually pause for real. Give me a second. I always have to do this at the beginning of playthroughs because the game is usually really loud by default. Turn it like way down so that my voice is clearly louder than the game. Okay, that should be a bit better there. But yeah, no, that's me, Nurex. Hello, Nurex and Hikari. Hope things are going well today. Happy almost New Year. Follow the girl.
Looks like it knows a way.
Okay, well. I missed part of that cutscene because I was kind of responding to a work text. But, yeah. Oh, I can glide! Okay. But yeah, that's what it shows in the top right that my camera's blocking there. Can I hold shift to go faster or something? Oh, who knows. Well, sucks for her. I guess she's dead. Grab Screamer Pod. I'm hitting both but oh, there we go. Fire Screamer Pod. The middle button. Okay. Hi. You're not horses now belong to me. Okay. Echo Feather, Aim Slinger, Fire Slinger. So, like, I gotta adjust my mouse sensitivity for this game. So I'm gonna have to do. There, is that doing things? I have one more, apparently. I'm out. I'm all outie. Don't know if I can still control this. Chocobo dog. Chocobo Yoshi dog. Dinosaur thing. Well, I can't get any more things, so,
Look at all of them. On the rocks, too.
So, I'm out. Oh. Oop. I mean, they could always go around it. It seemed like there was a decent number of them. But, I mean...
Look, the others.
Got the sand ship going on here. Well, I've got no more things, so what you want me to do? Okay. Activate a cutscene is what you want me to do. That's fine, then. Oh, this is gonna be combat tutorial, then. I thought, at least.
You're okay now.
Smooth.
Hey, it's okay. You're safe now.
Yo.
So much for this region being uninhabited.
It must be a type of flightless.
Isai. He's still in trouble. Isai, we were doing sacred practice, but then it came, and my brother, he...
What came? One of the things that was chasing you earlier? It's okay. And your brother, where is he?
He told me to run, and he stayed.
Sounds like trouble, yeah?
Can you tell us where he is?
My dude sounds so weird.
He knows Isai sent.
I wish the preview had like actual full voice lines like these instead of the more grunty sounds and single words.
On scouting for a campsite.
Makes it hard to really get a frame of reference.
Send a signal if you need backup.
We'll leave some supplies for you. I'll keep an eye on these two.
We're moving out. Coming.
Please, take these people to save Isai.
We're counting on you.
Come with me, okay?
Don't worry, I'll be back soon.
Okay.
Come on.
Yes, this is true. The hunter lives to do one thing, hunt. He's above silly things such as talking. Sounds like something you'd say about Samus.
We should prepare a bit, just in case.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know who any of these characters are, considering, you know, I have no context yet, but... Eh. What the heck? So great sword, but... What the heck is that?
You ready to go?
No! Freaking... How do I put this away now? Bitterbug. Yoink. That does now belong to me. Hello, Fern? Okay. Maybe? I don't know. Is it where you get weapons?
Oh,
Okay.
right. Have you
I'll
decided
hail the
what-
sword and shield. We all have our own takes on weapons here. There are 14 weapon types that a hunter can use on a hunt, each with its own unique attacks and handling. The great sword features slow, heavy movements, but each strike packs a punch. That's how I play Soulsborne games. Try out different weapon types to find the perfect fit for your playstyle. I agree with sword and shield. Look, there he is. Let's see here. Oh, I thought that it said out 3. Wait, what? Oh. Right click to, Oh yeah, what do you recommend? Is this going to give an overview of all the different weapons there?
I can get a better sense of your tastes and priorities.
Is this going to be like a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon personality test?
How would you describe your fighting style?
Exactly like the insect glaive. No, has been more of a Diamond and Pearl guy personally. They're very fair. So I'll give you a recommendation. Interesting. All hail Hunting Horn, then Switch Axe. See, we all have our hot takes about the different weapons here. The oomph of landing a powerful blow. More quick and keep the enemy guessing. Best offense is a good defense. Prefer to take aim at my target from a distance. Of curiosity, what are the fast weapon types like in this?
In a weapon?
Ability to launch a relentless onslaught of attacks, quick fluid attacks, and improve vertical mobility. Ability to parry and perform counterattacks. I suck at that. Ability to guard and provide all-around reliability. Different forms of attack that offer situational adaptability. I don't know. For a newbie, don't recommend Switch Axe, Charge Blade, or Insect Glaive to start. Too many things to learn. If only this game had a Mason Shield. What does vertical mobility even
First priority?
mean here in
This
this
weapon would be a
case?
good match.
Insect Glaive, hell yeah! Handle bugs called Kinsects to collect extracts to power you up. Use the glaive to vault and perform mid-air attacks. I'll pick a weapon out for
Wonderful.
myself.
In that case, equip yourself and we'll be on our way.
Okay, so we have Great Sword. Makes up for its slow swings and movement with its arsenal of tricks for every situation, such as evasion, sheath and run tactics, and offset attacks. Guarding, yes. Switch Axe is easy. Switch Axe is overused. Sword and Shield. Rushed out game that cut half the Pokemon. Made for quick movements and attacks with a shield for defense. Maneuver based on the situation. Some items can be used while the weapon is drawn. Guarding, yes. Hammer. There's the hammer here. A blunt weapon with both destructive power and mobility. Charge for more powerful attacks and land blows on a monster's head to attempt to stun it. Guarding, none. Charge Blade was easy for you. Charge Blade is hard. Yeah, I'm sure I can switch later, but... What do I start out with, though? Lance, top class defense. Low mobility, but has speedy attacks with a small vulnerability window and various defensive abilities. Guarding, yes, with counterattack. Switch Axe. Allows you to morph between 2 modes. Is this like Bloodborne or something? Axe mode has better reach, while sword mode features faster attacks. What do you mean sword mode? Oh, it starts looking like that? That's interesting. I mean, sword mode would look like it would have pretty good reach, I would think. How would axe mode have better reach? Is it just like more AoE then? They're both pretty darn big. I mean, dual blades is what I went with. Dual blades and longsword for me. Both those sound kind of cool there. Let's say gun lance. Oh, I think it does. Charge blade is probably my best, or lance for cheesing everything. There's the insect blade. So I read the description on that. Heavy bow gun has powerful long-distance shot-based attacks. Expend energy in ignition mode to fire special ammo. Low mobility, but offers defense. Guarding, yes. Auto guard in some stances. Love me a support with hunting horn, then go for offense with switch axe. Kind of switching between the two there. Yeah, fair enough there. Longsword excels at swift movements and combos. Turn the spirit gauge red to transform some moves for more power, and read a monster's moves to counterattack. Guarding, none. Dual blades, designed for continuous ferocious attacks. Demon mode makes your hits more powerful, but will gradually drain stamina. Okay. The bow and rise, so that's an option. Hunting horn. A blunt weapon that excels at providing support via melodies and echo bubbles. I can be a bubble-blowing baby? Maneuver well to deal damage using the echo bubbles. Guarding, none. Gun lance. Combines long-reaching thrusts with shell fire. Has low mobility but great guarding capabilities and supports a variety of hard-hitting ammo. Guarding, yes. If you do dual blades, you become Yo-Yo Man? I want to be a Yo-Yo Man, he cried. Make me a Yo-Yo Man. But the Yo-Yo Master did not answer. He just kept on yoing. Ryan's opted to go with gun lance to start. That kind of doesn't surprise me. Oh, jeez. So that could be real strong there. It's the least used weapon and is yet a very good option from what I remember. Oh. Charge blade. Morph between the more agile sword mode for maneuvering, then switch to the more powerful axe mode to lay down some serious damage. Guarding, yes, sword mode. Wait. So this switches between sword and axe, and this switches between sword and axe. What's the big difference? This has no guarding. This has guarding in sword mode. And these just look like on the heavier side, whereas this looks like it's more on the agile side or something, maybe. But yeah, let's see here. Takes a HH is good, just not as fast or defensive. Hunting horn there. Charge blade is a sword and shield. Sword and shield and big axe. Okay. So sword and shield for the sword mode. Switch axe is a fast axe and a slow two-handed sword. Interesting. It's kind of different there. More powerful axe mode to lay down some serious damage. Does the sword, or the shield, sorry, go into the axe? It totally does there. That's kind of cool. You know, I got a kick out of the transforming weapons in Bloodborne when I was playing that. So I do think that stuff is kind of cool. I think people think it's just used for support, which it definitely is what it does, but also bash enemies over the head. In Rise, you could spin like a Beyblade with a hammer by going down a slope. The horn is two-handed slow, but with combo melody, you can be fast. And we could be a bubble-blowing baby. Light bowgun, a highly mobile weapon with mid-range firing attacks. Good for quick fire and evasion. Rapid fire lets you expend energy to fire multiple rounds of ammo. Guarding, none. Tried using light bowgun for a while, but can never do a bunch of good combos with them. Hunting horn is the fastest weapon for moving while it's out, I think. Everyone's got to start saying that we should go with the hunting horn. And then there's the bow. It has a variety of arrow attacks and focuses on mobility. Charging arrows will increase their power. Sidestepping allows you to move away from monster attacks. But yeah, do not recommend bow guns for beginners either. Not that one there. I just recently finished playing Bloodborne. Well, recently, Hallowland. So like, you know, a month and a half ago here. 2.5 months ago. Whatever the heck it was. Man, maybe it wasn't that recent. I don't know. Well, I'm scrolling in the game as I'm scrolling on like the actual chat here. Let's see here. I was just scrolling up to see what Adis here said about what his best are. Charge blade probably are best, or lance for cheesing everything. Because I was thinking potentially the charge blade, because it does look kind of cool. It is kind of neat, I do admit. But yeah, bow isn't bad to start. Bow guns are annoying because you don't have the materials to craft ammo. Makes sense there. What guns are easy to learn, but way too many ammo types? Need to understand timing and invincible frames? And honestly, the bow is cracked. I can always try out different weapons as I'm playing stuff here. That's what I could always do. I might just try this out here to start with, because that's... I think that might be the thing that's calling me from the options here right now. I'm going to select this. Oh, and it shows what it looks like on my back there as well. Interesting. The lance is pretty darn big. Holy crap. It's that glaive. But yeah, let's see here. Most difficult weapon to learn? What, the bow? Longsword? That is a really long sword. I could see myself potentially trying the longsword or the dual blades. So I could try. No, the charge blade. Oh. Charge blade is most difficult to learn by far. Okay, well maybe I don't start out with that then. Maybe I start out with longsword or something. Longsword is flashy attacks and dodge slash. That sounds okay to me. Maybe I start out that way. I don't know. I'm sure there probably is. And then I can actually play around with things and see what they feel like and stuff. F confirm. Yeah, how do I get out of this screen? Do I just hit escape? Oh, I guess so. Oh, it just wants me to do it immediately.
Well, head out.
I gotta be inspired by Xenoblade Chronicles X here.
To change your weapon.
Okay, ready weapon. Combo to fill the spirit gauge is just M1 times 4. Okay. Alright, so fast travel to the testing area. I actually have to find in the hub first. Is it literally just this hole that it shows me the preview? Seems odd. Combo to fill the spirit gauge. It's literally just this super narrow spot. I think. One. Maybe it's for this. Okay, is that the full combo there? Wow. Okay. And then it shows the different things I can do in the top right there. Whoops. So, thrust by default. But, overhead slash, rising slash, fade slash. Into thrust there. Hold on. This fades... Oh, them both at the same time. I thought it meant one and then the other. So, like... Oh, I thought I could do, like, another thing there. Interesting. I don't know. I don't know. Something like that? Spirit Blade 1. That uses up that meter there. So I could do, like... I don't know. Is it just recharging there? Maybe it's just for the sake of practice. Evade. Space. Okay. Focus mode. What is that button? What is that? I don't know what that is. From hanging out quietly watching chat, it's occurred to me that I may be Harmoni's only regular that doesn't play Monster Hunter. Yeah, same. Hold on. Hold on a hot second. I don't know what that focus mode button is. Fade slash I can just do straight up. R and that. Foresight slash. Oh, and that uses the whole thing there. Interesting. I don't know. So once the sword gauge at the top left is full, then you do the R combo. The final hit will stack it to tier 2. I don't know what that means. Exactly. So this goes up as I, wow. As I hit things. But yeah. Focus mode is when you can see a weak point on monsters. Okay. Then you do the R combo. So R combo is literally just, okay, it is just bottom left there. The, 4 R's. R. Was that the thing there? Essentially? Basic combo while gauge is red. I don't know. It's still just M1s. Gauge sure isn't red. Maybe it will be soon. Need to hit with the spin. Well. Here, let's have a look-see. And then... And that, like, made it better. It's tier 2 now. Now I can do, more things? Something or other? I did something to the weapon there in the... Okay. That's tier 3 now? Again, then it turns orange, yellowish, golden? Something or other here. Here, and then, like... It's red now. Oh. Okay. And it's definitely doing more stuff. So build it up with the R combo to get my super here. Essentially. It looks like it's timed. I can do infinite of this during that time. Oh, I charge it back up by doing that. Interesting. Charges your combos for more hits. Then you have the Helm Breaker. Is this the Helm Breaker? I don't know. Managed to do a perfect combo. Character will glow purple/blue. I was like, I should go see a doctor. So that's kind of sounds like. Alright, I mean, see ya, I guess. I don't know. Sure, tab, mount. Breaker is the left right click at the same time, I think. Okay. Use tab to mount your Psycrit and move automatically toward your objective. Use WASD during auto move to steer your Psycrit using manual movement. You'll return to auto move after some time with no input, or you can reactivate with tab. Okay. It's nice that it does auto stuff. That will raise a bit more too if you manage to do a perfect combo. Okay. But then you see the doctor.
They're fast too.
Can I dash or something? Shift, speed up / sprint, and then slow down / stop is Z, apparently. Okay.
Did you hear that? It's coming from in there.
Okay. So I guess I just let the game do its own thing here?
Down there.
Down where? Don't know Longsword too well, but once you get the town and the real training area, be able to learn a lot more. Okay. Oh, he loves you. Chatacabra.
No! Stay away! Come on, bud. We have to run. Go! But I can't just leave him.
I'll help. Hurry.
I don't know how prepared I am for this, so be the focus here. Okay. Whoops. Whoops. Your gauge will fill as you land attacks, enabling a powerful Spirit Blade attack. Well. I don't know.
Going to attack.
What the heck? I don't want to use a whetstone. That is not exactly my intention. So is it? Okay, it is kind of locking on. But yeah, an okie doke there. Enjoy the BRB. Radial menu. I'm hitting control. Appreciate the 100 bits there, Anima. Oh, I hold it down or something?
TGSIM going to bed. Raise hell and go beat up monsters. As the old saying goes, you'll learn the way of the blade as you fight. Good night and happy hunting, pup pat, pup pat, pup pat.
We'll
pup
certainly
pat.
try to learn here. Appreciate the 100 bits there, Adam. I hope you have a good rest of the night. Kind of want to use a whetstone to sharpen. Yeah, but I didn't think that I would need to immediately, but I guess it's doing that for tutorial's sake. Hold that. I don't know what that button is. What button on my keyboard or mouse does that correspond to? To activate focus mode. This mode allows you to attack in the direction of a target with that. What button is that? Hold that? I don't know what button that is. What does that mean?
Weapon needs a bit of sharpening.
We should be safe when we're on the safest.
Interesting. And then M1 is select whetstone. Oh. Whetstone. Hold on. So did I just sharpen it? Sudal will bounce off enemies when you hit. Is that what happened there? Focus mode. I'm holding M2 because that's my best guess about what that would be. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, pause game for real. Aw, damn it. I don't know what the button for focus mode is. R and that. What? What? I missed! No! Okay, broke a leg apparently. So I mean, okay, well, okay, I mean, I don't know. Slay the Chatacabra. It does? Repeatedly attack the same part of a monster to open a wound. This will make a monster vulnerable, allowing you to inflict more damage. Use focus mode to target. How? How do I do focus mode? I don't understand. This button? Nope. This button? Nope. I have a lot of key buttons on my mouse. This button? Nope. Wouldn't be any one of these. What the heck is the button for focus mode? I definitely play with controller. I might. I figured I would try mouse and keyboard to start out with. But like... Monster Hunter Wilds PC focus mode button. Because I have no idea what that is. Mouse button 4 at the backside of your mouse or by pressing the left alt key. According to Google AI. What keybind on PC is this? Yeah, someone's asking about that image. I think it's supposed to be mouse button 4. When you have 2 hotkeys on the left side of your mouse, it's the back one. I already hit that one. I have to hold it? I mean, I know it said hold it, but like... Press shift while holding that to perform a focus strike. If the attack hits a wound, it will destroy the wound, dealing a large amount of damage and stunning the enemy.
Hey, monster! Over here! I'm the one you want!
This is focus mode. I wasn't sure. So then... the shift button? Something here? I don't know. Ow. Divine Blessing skill has activated.
Here! I'm the one you want!
Come on. Here. Move, 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 move. Where the heck are you going? Why am I so slow? Shift? Oh, there we go. Whee! Pressing R and space after an attack will perform a special sheath. While sheath, you can press R in time with the monster attack to initiate a powerful EI Spirit Slash. A variety of other attacks specific to each weapon apart from the ones introduced. Try out different moves starting with the tutorial on the previous page. R and space after an attack.
Now, engaging with the target.
Okay. Hold on. I did that again, apparently. And then... wasn't it hit spacebar out of it, or was it hit M1 out of it? M1 out of it, I think. Ow, I'm falling. Well, I tried hitting M1 there, but didn't do much particularly. Whoa. Poke? Wow. Here, do a smidge of this now. Is it now? Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey.
You can use an SOS flare to call for support.
Can I climb? After a quest begins, you can request help from other players by firing an SOS flare. Hunting parties consist of 4 members, up to 3 other players may join. If a certain amount of time passes after an SOS flare was fired but no other players join, then support hunters will come to your aid. Support hunters are hunters from other units of the expedition team that help you on hunts until other players can fill out your party's ranks. SOS flares prioritize players. When the party is full, a player can switch places with a support hunter. But yeah, SOSs are for scrubs. Yeah, maybe I'll take time to learn this on controller. It might be a little bit more relaxed. I just wasn't sure if I would have to do like a lot of precision aiming in this game or anything like that. I wasn't 100% certain, so I figured at first I would just do this for safety's sake. SOS flare? Sure. For tutorial's sake. Check supply items.
I'll ride with you.
Okay, so that's the stuff there. Or maybe I'll learn right now. I don't know. Let's have a look-see really quickly. Let's have a really quick look-see here. Am I getting a phone call? I'm not getting a phone call. Why did my phone just start vibrating? Oh, it's notifying me that battery's low in one of the devices connected for work stuff. Here. There we go. Here we go. I'll figure it out soon enough. Alright, so... Stop? Oh, I dismount. I would have assumed that button. X. Alright, evade is A here. Ray weapon Y or RT, aim slinger. Yeah, maybe. RT? Okay, a bunch of face buttons
Sorry about the delay.
For general control settings, I might want to change it to not be the face buttons there. Tell you what, I'll learn controller sometime later. I'll dick around with the control scheme on my own time, I think. I mean, maybe the face buttons are better for being able to hit, like, multiple things at once.
Did you find the girl's brother?
Sticky rock. I don't know. Let's just do this for now. Okay, let's see here. Well, I didn't get that full thing, but that's okay. Do some stuff like this. Is that what you want me to do right now? Decent bit of damage on me there. Optional health recovery. What? Oh, control. And then... Okay, I did do the thing there. Did I do a second one by accident? Alright. Hop on off here. Oi. Oi. Hey. Hey, you. Where the heck? Get on over here. Don't know what all the symbols on the left side mean there. Come on. But yeah, the one Monster Hunter game that I played once before briefly. This does definitely remind me of that. The whole having to chase monsters down. At least this game doesn't have load zones like that one. At least like mid-hunt. Maybe he's dead. Oh, no, it is not quite dead. But it's probably on some last legs here. So, I mean... Hey. Here, do that. Can I jump down, please? Can I jump down, please? Maybe? Oh, maybe I have to press that. Well. I don't know. I'll figure this out sometime. Eventually here.
The most impressive display.
Oh, I can still move during this screen. Sheath weapon. Carve materials. I'm pressing F. Oh, do I have to do it up here? Do I do it some more? Chatacabra carcass. Okay, well. Guess I keep on doing it. You're given a certain amount of time before the game closes up. Definitely grab as much loot as you can before that happens. Alright. Seems like I did it. Okay. So it just shows it by tens. Alright, sure. I guess I did the thing. I'm gonna read now. Quest complete. He looks kind of off, doesn't he? I got Chatacabra certificate, equipment material, a guild certificate awards to those who have hunted a Chatacabra used to make equipment. Take all the things, sent all the box. Okay. My Palico's leveling up. The Palico on standby independently decided to train and gained experience.
We're over here.
Okay.